Assalamualaikum and a very good morning to all of you. Today we are going to continue our lesson with Module 1 and the topic is My Family. For today's lessons, it's on page 11 on your textbook. Let us review the objective of today's lesson. The first one is you will be able to read about one's family. And then you can write sentences using has or have and can or can't correctly. And the third one is you will be able to write a paragraph about one's family. Do you have your textbook with you? I hope you do. Now, please turn to page 11. Can we start now? Let us read together.
Module 1. Project.
My family. My name is Faye. This is my family. My dad has got brown eyes and brown hair. He can play football and he can dive too. My mum has got long brown hair. She can sing and dance. My brother, Jim, is 6 years old. His favourite sport is basketball. We have got a big dog. His name is Sparky and he's...
Module 1. Project.
My family. My name is Faye. This is my family. My dad has got brown eyes and brown hair. He can play football and he can dive too. My mum has got long brown hair. She can sing and dance. My brother, Jim, is 6 years old. His favourite sport is basketball. We have got a big dog. His name is Sparky and he's great.
Look at this sentence pattern. It's simple, right? It's about Faye's family. Okay, basically, the sentence pattern is just like this. My name is, my dad has got, he can, my mom has just got, and so on. Okay, so maybe you can write your own sentence better than this. Hopefully by now, you can read about Faye's family correctly, with correct pronunciations, and if you do, that's good. Okay, now let us find some words in the text. Okay, can you find has got in the text? Let us find it together. Okay, look at the second paragraph. We have has got here. Okay, let's find to the next line. Okay, we have has got here. We underline it. Do we have another has got? No. Okay, so has got here is used for he, she, and it. Look at the pronouns, subject pronouns here. My dad is referring to he. So that is why we use has got. And the subject pronouns here is my mom. And my mom is referring to she. That is why we use has got. Okay. Can you find have got? Let us find it together. Yes, we have it have got here. Okay, so we use have got for subject pronouns I, you, we, and they. And we can see here the subject pronouns is we, so we use have got. Now, can you find can or can't in the text? Let us find it together. Yes, This is the first one. This is the second one. And this is the third one. Can you find another can? No, that's all. Can you find cons in the text? No, okay, so that's all. So maybe later you can add cons in your story. Look at this picture. Whose family is this? It's Auni's family. It's Auni's family. Okay, let's try to describe about Auni's family. In our sentences, we'll be using has got, have got, can, and can't. Let us try. The first sentence is, my name is Auni Shamimi. This is my family. My dad has got black hair. He can play tennis and he can swim too. My mom has got long black hair. She can cook delicious food, but she can't drive. My brother Shaki is 10 years old. His favorite sport is netball. We have got a kitten. Her name is Kiki and she's cute. Let us write in a paragraph. And how to do it? It's easy. Just now we have written 10 sentences, right? Okay, so now we are going to combine all those 10 sentences to become a paragraph. Look here. Look at the first sentence here. My name is Auni Shamimi. Okay, you can start writing like this. But before that, make sure you write day and date, and then write the title here, my family, and then you can start writing the first sentence here. My name is Auni Shamimi. Here is the first sentence. Okay, first sentence done. Make sure you put full stop. Okay, let's move on to the second one. This is my family. Okay, so the second sentence we will put after the full stop. Okay, so make sure you start writing with capital letter. Okay, so you continue writing number 2 and then don't forget the full stop. Okay, so you can continue number 3 like this. My dad has got black hair. You write it here. Okay, so don't forget the full stop. Okay, so you can continue putting the next sentence after each full stops. Okay, you must not write the sentence in the new line before you completing writing until the end of your book. Okay, make sure there's no space here. Okay, so look at the last one here. Okay, so the last sentence should be after the last full stop here. Okay, then you write the last sentence and then we put the full stop. Okay, so it's done. Here's a paragraph. Now that you can write a paragraph. Later on, I want you to write a paragraph about your own family. Okay, can you do that? Sure you can. It's time for you to do your task. Okay, task number 1 is write 10 sentences about your family. Okay, it can be like this, or maybe you have your own sentence pattern. Maybe you want to write about your own sentence. You have another idea. You can do it. Okay, make sure you have 10 sentences about your family. Once you've done, I want you to write all the sentences. You combine these 10 sentences in a paragraph like this. Okay? All the 10 sentences you write in a paragraph like this. And in order to do this, I want you to take a new exercise book for English and then write day, dates, the subject, and the title of the story. Okay, so let's begin your paragraph here. Okay, start with capital letter and each sentence with full stop, and then you start writing with capital letter again, and you do the same until the last sentence here. Don't forget to put full stop. Here you go. Okay, so in your exercise book, write these 2 tasks. Okay, you have 2 tasks in your new exercise book. Let's do activity in your workbook, page 6. Okay, do you have your workbook with you? Okay, look at this one, activity 1 in your workbook, page 6. Okay, before we do this, I want you to read the writing tips here. Okay, all sentences start with a capital letter, and finish with full stops. Okay, we have capital letter here. We have capital letter here to start the sentences, and we have full stop at the end of the sentences. Okay, so look here. I, small letter I, you cross it and you put the capital letter I, and then you rewrite the sentence like this. Okay, so please complete the exercise number 2 until number 6. Rewrite the correct sentences under each sentence. The next task is activity 2 on workbook page 6. Okay, this one, you can draw or stick a picture of your family. Okay, you can just stick any pictures of your family that you have, and then you have to write a little bit about your family. Okay, to write this, you can refer to the sentence pattern here, and you can write about your own family. Or maybe you can draw a picture about your family. You can draw any picture. You can think, you can imagine about your family, and then you draw, okay? And then you write, for example here, hi, if your name is Nurul, so you say, hi, I'm Nurul. This is my family. Okay, then you may describe about your dad or your mother first, or your brother or sister first. Okay, so you continue the sentence here. You write it here. Okay, so you can write maybe 3 sentences here. Okay. Before we end our lessons, let us review the objective. Okay. Have you achieved objective number 1? Can you read about Faith's family now? If you still can't read properly, maybe you can replay this video for several times until you can read about Faith's family with correct pronunciations. Okay? So good luck and try to read it with correct pronunciations. Okay. Second objective. Can you write sentences using has or have and can or can't correctly now? Hopefully you can. Okay, the last one. Can you write a paragraph about your family now? Good. Okay, so I hope you can achieve all these 3 objectives. Thank you. That's all for today's lesson. So please complete your task on time and do your best.